everyone, and welcome back. Okay, so we got some inspiration from a streamer that I watch. I'm gonna probably put them in the link in the description. So they were talking, they were doing some art, and I think they were talking about emotes or something along those lines. So I'm saying to myself, okay, so now emotes. So I'm wondering, can you do emotes? Obviously, you can do them with Quen and stuff like that. Obviously, that's what it's going to be one by one by one by one. So okay, instead of doing it one by one, can we just do it all in one go? Can we use Claude? Can we use something else? Well, you can kind of maybe do it with Quen, maybe with the artifact system. They have a little bit of an artifact system, but to a certain degree, Quen is a little bit artsy, which I do kind of like, but since we're using Claude, so I'm saying to myself, is it possible? So yeah, looking like it is. So we just made these emotes right here. So I want to do something like this for a channel, like obviously mine. I have it, and then obviously King Arthur slash Horseman of War. So obviously we got all this type of stuff, pixel wise. So what we have here, these are the Twitch emotes used when chat appears with or epic battles. So like let's say there's a fight scene, you can use this King Conquest, so victory, dominating good god, dominating gameplay, Grail, empathy when resources are low, the Holy Grail turned empty at the Famine's touch, Arthur and the Horseman Conquest, crown gleaming with righteous authority, and the Horseman of War. Obviously, we know who the Horseman of War is, with the flaming sword. Um, Death, getting defeated. Like one of those moments where you're just like, what, wah. Um, so Arthur Rise, Arthur drawing. So basically, it's kind of like those, hyped up moments. Um, and then we got the strike, critical strikes, perfect play, like flawless fatality. So something along those lines. Roundtable unity, good coordination, unity in chat. So those good clutch moments on Twitch where you do like a really good win, like you don't die in the round, and the team just does really well. And then Holograph Pog, good achievements, doing the impossible. Like I don't know, like it's NBA 2K, it's the last like 3 seconds, and you get the buzzer beater. And then obviously we got the 28 by 20 pixels, small size for chat, 50 by 58 pixels, medium size for pop outs. And then this is for the overlays. And then you also have your little design notes here, which is very, very good. Color palettes, each emote uses thematic colors. War is red, conquest is gold, famine is dark purple or dark black, death is gray, with Arthurian blends and gold throughout. Style suggestions create pixels, art or simplified vector versions of these concepts. Focus on bold, recognizable silhouettes that work for small sizes. Consider adding subtle animations for subscriber emotes. So we can do all that type of stuff. We would probably end up just, if you really want to add more type of stuff, we can actually ask it, can you animate these emotes, or can you like put somewhere else code or something along those lines. And then we can do like the emotes, maybe put into Quen or something along those lines. Um, and then keep names under 25 characters and make them memorable for your community. Consider versions like War Rage, W Rage if needed, so they can kind of like put like certain things, like so like in the chat, type in W Rage, and then this emo will happen, and stuff along those lines, which is really really cool. And I remember I used to try to do stuff like this on Photoshop and Illustrator and Animate when I was a lot younger. What do you mean you're young enough? Well, at times I feel old. But pretty much in my teenage years and when I was someone in college before I how do you dropped out more times than I can count. I always remember that Ty Lopez. If you want a Ferrari or Lamborghini, drop out of college. Oh God, that aged very very well. But aside from that, it's one of those moments where you're just like wow, and then you try to perfect it, and then now it's just like wow, all that time on YouTube and everything was kind of wasted because now AI can just do this. they're just like, oh well, I guess I just wasted time. But stuff happens again. I remember when the rumors were out around the pre-COVID slash COVID time, and after now, well, lo and behold, we got exactly this. So, and they're actually really good, like the sword and the crown and the Grail. I don't know why it's basically a knife and fork and a plate, but okay, a little bit odd, but sure. Sometimes the AI can be odd. Obviously, death is death. Arthur rises the sword. The strike would be kind of like lightning. That kind of makes sense. Like the wrath of the universe or the wrath of the king, like kind of like a Zeus type of thing. I kind of like it, or like some kind of horseman, like the wrath, and then boom, a big lightning bolt comes down. Round table unity. I don't understand why it's a shield, but maybe it should be an actual round table. But okay, Claude. And then Holy Grail Pog, obviously that makes a lot of sense. That kind of looks like a Grail, but then Grail empty is empty. Oh, I guess you know the empty plate. But wouldn't it be smart to actually just have the Grail with nothing in it? Again, like at times you again on it's AI sometimes does its own type of thing, but at the same time it's sometimes interesting. And like these are the things that I actually like. I'm not gonna like. Yeah, I'm a big person who likes it, and but yeah, but if it makes weird things, I'm just gonna say it because it just it's just sometimes odd. So I'm not one of those guys. Oh, look how perfect it is. No, sometimes if it does weird stuff, I'm gonna say, why is it doing this weird stuff? So again, I'm honest. But again, I it feels like well, you got to remember as well. Like I kind of understand it as well that again, Claude has some images, but at the same time, it's not really built for images. It's mostly built for like making systems and everything. It's not really used to making emotes. So like for example, ChatGPT obviously has DALL-E, and the animation has Sora, so I can understand that. Or obviously Quen has an artifact system. It also has images, also has videos, so I can understand that too. So maybe it's more for that, but again, not too bad. But at the same time, is it good? Yes. Is there certain things that are questionable? Absolutely. Um, but yeah, it's great. Like I'm not saying that it's again it's the detail I do like, but it's just that some of the stuff just looks weird. So yeah, it sometimes it hallucinates, sometimes it happens. I'm not and I was specific what I wanted as well. So yeah, sometimes stuff happens. So still the emotes are good and they're cool, but one or two look a little bit funky. But apart from that, I would have to say like it did a pretty good job. Like everything else kind of matches except for one or two, but like for the most part, yeah, it's pretty good. Is it as they say out of 10? I would give it a 9 because obviously the two other emails. But for the most part, yeah, like it's still really good. It's like imagine before you had to pay an artist or do this and do all this other type of stuff or do like go on YouTube and do tutorial and then try to figure out. But now, no, right there. Boom. So again, I'm honest and I give my opinions, but at least I'm not going to be saying, oh, it most people, oh, did they hype it all? But look, but no, why is there this and this? So again, as I say, I'm honest and does it, as I say, did it do a good job? Yes. Is it where one or two little things questionable? Absolutely. Will I call it out? Yeah. um, because as they say, I want to be honest. Yes, I want to show you how to do certain things, but if certain things just look off, I'm going to say it looks off. I'm not one of those people. Oh my God, it's this and that. It's amazing. Even though it looks off, they're going to say, oh no, it's perfect. But then people are going to say, but it looks off. But no, I'm going to be that person that says it looks freaking off. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, Mr.